The result of the referendum vote on the 23rd of June had three very specific impacts on our business. The first and the biggest was that we report our results in euro, but we've got a very significant sterling revenue base and profit base. And when we translate that sterling profitability into euro, it's now being done at a much lower rate of exchange. The second impact is we have a lot of dollar expenses, and with the devaluation of the pound versus the dollar, and indeed the euro versus the dollar, it makes those dollar-related costs more expensive. And the third impact, which became obvious to us in the lead-up to the referendum as the polls suggested there might be a vote to leave, was a slowdown and softening in UK corporate activity. So the combination of those three factors, the translation impact of a weaker pound, the transaction impact of the weaker pound and euro against the dollar, and the softening bookings in the UK corporate field have impacted our euro-reported profitability. Global growth has certainly slowed down in 2016 and I think is likely to be at a similar rate in 2017. We remain actually quite optimistic about the global environment. Some areas of weakness in 2016, like Brazil, I think will show some signs of recovery in 2017. But we've got to acknowledge that we're going to be growing capacity at a lower rate, and therefore we need to focus on the profitable areas of our business and continue to improve our cost performance. We're also looking to take advantage of new markets, so we're launching new flights. Long-haul low-cost is the label that everybody has put on them, but new long-haul flights out of Barcelona with a new way of operating to respond to changing consumer demands. So I think IAG needs to continue to be flexible, recognize that we're not going to be able to rely on strong economic growth, take all of our investment decisions very carefully to ensure that we make a sensible return, but importantly remain focused on the long-term financial viability of the business and therefore balance that short-term profitability against the long-term needs of the business. The British government decided in October of 2016 to support the expansion of Heathrow with a third runway, but I'm pleased to say that support comes with conditions, and the most important condition from a financial point of view is that it should only proceed if the costs to the consumer through airport charges remain flat. That's a very important step for us. There are significant environmental challenges that will need to be overcome. So I think there's still a long way to go, but we've got to look at an expanded Heathrow as an opportunity for IAG. And that's particularly true if we can ensure that the costs of that expansion can be done in a sensible way so that we're not required to bear a disproportionate part of the cost of expansion and that consumers in general aren't forced to pay more for the operation of Heathrow. So I'm quietly optimistic that we'll see the right result, but there are a lot of challenges that need to be overcome yet. The Hangar 51 Startup Accelerator is a really exciting development for IAG. We recognize that there's fantastic developments in the digital sphere, and we want to make sure that we're not just aware of these developments, because some of them will challenge our business, but we're also identifying developments that will benefit our business, benefit our customers. So we've tapped into some of the best and the brightest new developments out there, and we have them working internally within IAG to see if we can take advantage of some of their great ideas and use those to change the way we do our business for the benefit of our business, but more importantly for the benefit of our customers. And I think this is going to be really exciting to watch.